My baby doll came back to visit us, Sevyn.
I did. Hi, Booface.
Oh my God. So finally, the album is here. We've been talking about this for a bazillion years.
We have.
Girl Disrupted.
Yes.
Okay, so why did it take so long to come out?
Well, bitch, because I had to be disrupted.
Yes.
No, seriously. Like, a lot of things in my life, got disrupted, but for the better. Like I always have, I write my music according to what I go through. I say all the time, I got to live my life before I write. And my story wasn't completed. I had a lot of different things that I went through. Obviously I was in a very public relationship.
Right.
So, just going through that and trying to, date again and find love and, dealing with depression for a good year and a half silently.
Were you really?
Just a lot of different things like, lost people, when my friends got shot and killed. I can literally go down probably about 5 or 6 different things that drastically changed me forever, but for the better. They were tough to get through, but it was necessary, and it disrupted a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But for the better.
When I saw that online when you were talking about going through your depression, I was trying to go back when I last saw you, and I was like, did I see anything? Did I feel anything? No.
I'm really good at hiding it. And I was really good at hiding it. And maybe that's a cancer thing. I don't know. But then at the same time, it's one of those things that you can't share or talk about until you're ready to share it and talk about it. And I revealed it to my fans probably about 2-3 months ago on my IG.
Yeah.
And with my album, I wrote about it. It was the last song that I ended up adding to my album. And it's a song called Living that speaks on the dark space that I was in, the things that I went through. But I'm not sad about it anymore.
No, you've gone through it.
Yeah, you got through it. I got through it. Yeah.
Was it hard for you to talk about it? Were you nervous at all with sharing it, or were you just like, it's time? You know what?
Initially, I think, Initially, I was a little like, I don't know how people are going to, receive it or look at me. But I really just had to, step back and view it like I view everything else in my life that I sing about and I write about and I put out and that helps people. And that's the place that it came from. I'm not the only person that goes through that.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not.
I got concerned when I saw how serious it was.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different forms of depression. And if anyone's going through this and watching this, please seek help. It's fine to get help.
Talk about it.
Yes, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. And the thing is, for me, I had to step back and realize and figure out what my triggers were.
Right.
And work on those. I think for me, one of them was me not being able to say no or not know how to say no to people and trying to please everybody, but inside going, I really don't want to do that. That's not really how I feel. And then removing people out of my life that, that made me walk on eggshells around them sometimes. And I had to remove those people.
How hard was that?
It's always hard when you have love for people but you have to do what's best for you, and that goes with my friendships, with my ex relationships, with business relationships, anything. That's always hard, but at the end of the day, you really do have to do what's best for yourself. And for me, that always starts with first a conversation with God.
Yeah.
And I'm very sensitive to what he says to me, how he speaks to me, when he's talking to me, and what he tells me to do.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I'm just happy you're here.
I am too, girl.
I am so happy because first off, we've been waiting for this album.
Thank
and then,
you.
like I said, when I saw that online where it was so severe of you thinking of maybe taking your life, I was just like, okay, you're sharing such a very vulnerable moment in your life.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who might be experiencing this and not know where to go to get help to get them through this?
I would say you just gotta surround yourself with good, positive people. In my case, it was good, positive, praying people, because there were days where I didn't even want to pray to myself, and I had never been in that space before. Like my parents and my brother were extremely concerned.
Yes.
They were in LA every other month because they were just worried and they had never seen me in that state before. But good positive people, good positive praying people. My mom's a minister, my aunt is my pastor. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's like my whole family, like, they just pray for me, even when I didn't want to pray. Even when I had moments I didn't even want to talk to God, and I'd never been in that space before. But that's when, those people kick in and them prayers kick in, and, you make it through situations and dark times that you didn't think that you could make it through.
Was there anything specific that hurt you, that triggered you to that point where you're just like, that was hurting me?
Yeah.
And I finally was able to look at it. Something that you are okay sharing with.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel forced.
Yeah, no. I think it was a number of things, and I'll be very transparent.
Yeah.
My career is something that I hold very near and dear to my heart. It's my life. I've been doing the same thing every day nonstop since I was 15 years old. So, and a lot of people can get frustrated or get down when it comes to their careers. It's a very common thing when you are working so hard and you're waiting to get to the next level in your career, and it just seems like it's just taking forever to get there. That took a really big toll on me. But at the same time, there's a huge part of me that's always known, this, me and my family, my parents, we have this saying that God has no respect of timing. And, my mom always says, what 5 years for you may be like a blink for God.
Yes.
She always says that to me. And so, with them speaking those types of things, that helped. Obviously, I was in a very public relationship, and, I'm not here to bash him. I wish him all the best in the world. But essentially, I lost a friend. That was one of my closest friends. So that was something that was really, really tough to deal with. I had people that I worked with for years that I had to sever ties with and go my own way. That was extremely hard to deal with as well. But like I said, I'm very sensitive to God, and for so long in so many different areas, I just allowed things to build up and build up and build up. And at the end of the day, everybody else and every other situation around me seemed like it was cool, but I was the one that was like hurting and dealing with things, by myself, mentally by myself, until,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're hard on yourself, man, because you're very successful, Sevyn. And I understand how much your career means to you.
It means everything.
You've written for so many people, so many hit songs, and you're a true artist.
Yeah.
And I know you're hard on yourself. You've always been hard on yourself. Ever since I remember seeing you in the studio, you're very hard on yourself. I just want you to know you're really doing it, though.
No,
and you're doing it the right way.
Thank you.
Just remember that. And I know those voices get to you.
It's the doing it, or trying to at least do this thing called life.
Yes.
In a transparent, authentic, genuine, honest, truthful way can be the hardest shit to do sometimes.
Ever.
It's so hard.
Yep.
But I'm a true believer in God, and I'm a true believer in that that purity always pays off.
It always does. And you can hear it in your music. Yeah. And that's why I'm so happy that literally it feels like, God, we've been waiting for this album, and now we get it.
It's my baby.
This is such a great time. Now you have a song with Wiz Khalifa.
I do, with Wiz, Ty, and Jeremiah.
Which is awesome because it's got the SWV sample. And now here's the thing, just for the record. Now a lot of people have been jumping on the 90s hype. Yes. Sevyn, you've been. This is not brand new to you.
It's not.
At all.
I actually had the pleasure of doing like a little flip on a famous Coco ad-lib with Chris. With Chris Brown on She Ain't You.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was cool.
So this has been going on for a while. So now let's talk a little bit about 90s music, because it's just such a great era, especially R&B. 90s R&B, listen.
It's like the best era
ever.
of music.
If you could re-release one album from the 90s, one, because I know this is hard, which one would you say is like basically the soundtrack of your life?
One 90s album. I think that Brandy's Never Say Never album.
That was so good.
I'm sorry. Is it because The Boy Is Mine was on there?
Yes.
Like, what's my joint?
God.
The one where she's riding in the truck in the desert. Oh my gosh. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Wait, somebody help us.
Almost Doesn't Count. Yeah. Like that's on there. And then her big ballad record. Have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you sing it, girl?
This is why I'm not a singer.
but yeah, that album. Shout out to Brandy. Like that's vocal Bible right there. She know I love her. Shout out to Brandy.
That is so. You know what? And I love hearing that because a lot of times in the industry we see women be pitted against each other, and I just love seeing you just say that and show love to other artists.
To, man. Her, Coco, all of them. Escape. They back together doing their thing. Like, I can go on and on and on. I'm, like, obsessed with all of them. Yeah.
Who do you get excited to hear, from right now? Would you say, all right, I'm getting the album. It's mandatory.
You know what? I'm really excited about what these, new females are doing. Like, what females in R&B are doing with music. Like, I just think it's so exciting. I love SZA. I love her album. Love Solange. Love her album. Like, I love Kehlani. I love Tiana Taylor. I love Dreezy. I love, it's just so many girls out here doing like R&B, but doing it in their own way, and it's like new and it's fresh and it's exciting, and you can put in my album or any of their albums and like get your whole entire life, but in different ways. But it's all birthed from '90s R&B, and I think it's like beautiful.
This is so great.
It's exciting. I feel like I rant, but it's exciting for me because I remember being younger and having like so many different types of female singing R&B to choose from. We had Brandy and Monica. We had groups like TLC and SWV and all, so many different vibes to choose from. And somewhere along the way, I felt like we looked up and we didn't have a lot to choose from, and now we have so much to choose from now. I think it's bomb.
Why do you think that is? Is it would you say it's partially because the industry is kind of like they go through, goes through this wave of, hey, let's focus on the guys or whatever?
Yeah, I just think that, it's nothing to really get upset about.
Right.
I just think that that's just the circle of life. Yeah. You know what I mean? It just happens like that. Music goes through different phases and waves, and I just happen to fuck with the wave that we're in right now. I think it's bomb.
What's your favorite song on the album? I know this is hard because it's like asking you which one of your kids is your favorite.
She want me to pick a baby. God damn it, Ness. Okay.
Who's the one?
Who's the baby? I can't pick one baby. I will say for me, the song Livin', it's the first song on the album. It was the last song that I actually put on the album. That kind of holds a really special place in my heart because I was able to just touch on where I had been in my life that my fans had never heard me sing from that space before or speak from that space before. So Livin' really, really touches on that. And, that right now, that just holds a special place. It's always going to hold a special place. Outside of that, we got so many bops. I love Soon As I Get Home.
Yeah.
Yes, produced by Youngberg and the Interns. It's nuts. It's a flip on a Faith Evans record. It's a Faith Evans record. And I sent it to Faith, and she loved it.
Did she really?
She loved it. I was like, Miss Faith,
so
can
nice.
you be in the video? And she was like, yeah, I'll be in the video. So I'm really excited once we get to that video. Faith is going to be in the video. Like,
was this your first time talking to her, or have you met before?
I met her before, and she just always, been great and sweet and just humble and, just talented and bomb. So yeah, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. That's a little bop.
Yeah.
What else do I love? I love the song with Ty, Wiz, and Jeremiah on it called Anything You Want, and we shot the video for that. Can't wait for everybody to see it. It's just.
What are you wearing in it? Just curious, because we've past videos.
Yeah, past videos.
You look amazing.
I don't really wear much. Past videos. No, this video. I just wanted it to be fun. And a little less glossy because I've done glossier videos in the past. It was just, I was like, I just want to be in like a frat house and just like party and have a good time. And and it's literally, it's just that, and we had a great time shooting it. So I love Anything You Want, and I can keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people out here were just talking about, I think it was Mia the blogger and Katrina B who work with me in the studio. They're just saying the song with Dave East.
Yes, Peace Sign. That's another one. See, all the freaky people like Peace Sign. All the freaks be like, oh girl, Peace Sign. Yes, it is a very freaky record, but it's really cool. It's produced. I think Bangladesh did Peace Sign. I wrote it with my friend Eric Bellinger.
Nice.
Yes, and Dwayne. So it was, really great. Shout out to Dave.
Yeah.
I remember he came to LA, and his first stop when he got there during that trip, he came straight to the studio, heard the record. He was like, all right, bet. Went in there, killed his verse. And so, he added a lot more sexy to the song, and I love that. So, and the girls love it. So that's important.
Yeah, it's so funny because that's literally what Mia the blogger was like. Yeah, I love that song. I was like,
Right. I wonder why y'all love it. I think they love it because Dave is on it.
I think a lot of girls like
think
Dave.
a lot of
Shout
girls
out
like
Dave.
shout out to Dave. I think so. But he made it sexy, so it's awesome. He brought the sexy to it. But I got a couple. I can talk about this album forever.
Which is great because you've been working on this, your heart, your soul, your passion, this moment, you've been waiting for it. And it's finally here. You celebrate your birthday.
Yeah. It's like
everything.
Yeah. It's just joy.
And it's
just
great
joy.
energy, and I feel that a lot of people are happy for you and excited for you right now.
I'm appreciative. I really am. Like I say all the time, people do not have to support you.
Yes.
It is their choice. That is their money that they worked hard
Absolutely.
for. They ain't got to buy your shit.
Yep.
So, for anybody who has ever bought any of my music and who invests in Girl Disrupted, I appreciate it. Thank you. I mean that.
Do you get, I don't know, because I know you care so much about your music. Do you care when people leave comments about your songs on Instagram? They're like,
Nah, when they leave negative comments.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's their opinion.
Yeah.
I am quick to tell. I'll be let's say, for example, I'll be on my Instagram live, right?
Yeah.
And people will be and I'll be playing music, or I'll be asking, I'll have on an outfit, whatever it is. And be like, ew, that's ugly. Or, ew, you need to turn that off. And I'll be like, bitch, you got an option, right? You know you don't have to be on here. You can hang up, and you don't have to ever to. How about you got an option, bro?
Yes. Many options.
Many of them. You don't have to.
Yes.
But it's whatever. People gonna do and say what they want, and I make a joke out of it. I laugh at them.
I love that you're always on Instagram. Well, not always, but the times I've seen you on Instagram Live, like today, you were eating some cornbread. You were talking to your fans.
I'm cornbread
very
fed.
personal.
I'm very cornbread fed. Okay,
hey man,
this is all Haines City,
and
Florida.
it looks
this is
amazing.
Florida. I'm very country, and I love me some cornbread. And no, you can't eat my cornbread. No, you cannot.
And the Instagram Live is great. I saw Justin Bieber talking about how beautiful you were.
He was sweet. No, sweet. It was random as hell, though.
You completely put him in the friend zone. You're like, oh, it was sweet. It was nice.
No, it was just really random. It was random. I was at home for my mom's. We had our surprise birthday party. Anybody know when you watch, my IG when I'm home?
Right.
It's like a whole other vibe. We have such a good time in Haines City. Come visit, get a plate. But no, we were having a birthday party for my mom, and so I had a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
And so I'm dancing with my Instagram Live, and all of the fans are just like, Sevyn, are you gonna say hi to Justin? Say hi to Justin. I'm like, what are they talking about? And so I saw his name come up, and he was like, oh, hi, beautiful. And I ignored it because I was like, oh, maybe that was
it's catfish. It's not real.
It's not real. Then he goes, hi, hottie. Hi, sexy. Hi, babe, or whatever. And I was like, oh, hi, Justin. How are you? How are you? And shout out to Justin. I'm still serious. Let's get on a record. What we doing? Let's turn it into something.
For sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's not waste any more time.
I love that. I love that you just are so open and okay, and you don't take yourself serious. Life is too short.
Life is very short. I lost one of my closest childhood friends last year, who, he was shot and killed. It's just so many little things that have happened in my life that you just don't expect. You know what I mean? Losing him, shout out to Jay Green. His name was Jay Green. He was a really big rapper in Florida, by the way, and one of my closest friends growing up. And, we lost him last year, and that was really, 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 really tough. That amongst other things, it's just, you have you have things in your life that you come by that are tapping you on the shoulder and saying, hey, life is short. Life is really, really short. do what you love, say what you want, do what you feel, and you got to pay attention to that stuff. And I think for so long I didn't, and I just took on so much of everybody else's shit.
I know how you feel.
And I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. And I'm so like
happy.
I'm just happier. Like I get teary-eyed talking about it.
You're
like
very happy right now.
I am so happy. And it ain't got nothing to do with no man.
No.
It has nothing to do with money.
No.
It has everything to do with peace of mind and sanity and family and love and God and music.
And nothing beats that.
And nothing can't nothing fuck with that. Like, it's the best feeling in the world.
Sevyn,
really
I'm
is.
so happy you're here. Your album's out.
Yes.
Your love life. I saw you social media. I think it was Twitter talking about 3 things that's not going to happen. You're not going to get pregnant.
No.
You're not going to be broke.
No.
And you're not going to be chasing no man. Yes?
No.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Listen.
No man.
I'm not going to be stressing over no nigga.
I feel...
No. I'm not about to be stressing over no nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not about to be broke.
Yeah.
And I'm not about to be pregnant.
No. No.
None of the above.
No.
So if you're, on the positive side of that,
Yeah.
holla at your girl. We good. Yeah.
Are you open to dating though?
Very. But you don't understand. People, like, men don't approach me. They do not.
Okay, well, let me ask you
They
this.
don't.
We'll just put it out.
Am I not approachable?
You're very approachable.
Okay,
You're beautiful.
I was wondering. You know what? I was talking to D.L. Hughley the other day.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what, Sevyn? You know why you're single? You're too smart and you're too pretty. You need to dumb down. I was like, D.L. He was joking. But I'm like,
Me?
what do you mean, no?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not be talented, not be beautiful, just...
Listen, I mean, I got some, like, days where, like,
Yeah, look.
I got a pimple right now. This ain't cute.
That you
it's
can't
like
even
sitting
tell.
right here on my face.
You
okay?
can't tell.
It's like chilling. You see it? You want to zoom in on it?
Okay,
Like-
so if we were, let's put it out there. Would you rather date a guy who's got brains or muscles?
Brains. No,
Well,
I can't do dummies.
You can't do dummies. Okay, so would you date a guy who's very, very nice but broke, or he's well established and just
'cause-
very rude?
No, because a guy that's very, very nice and broke,
But he's loyal, he's committed.
he's loyal and he's committed, but he's still human. And dealing with somebody who's not broke, i.e. me,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough to deal with. When especially being a man, that's money. Men and their money and their stability has a lot. It carries weight in the way that they deal with us sometimes, unfortunately.
Okay.
So
let's say you're with the love of your life.
Yeah.
He's everything. This is the man, your family loves him.
Yes.
And he's only had one request from you, and it's a threesome. Would you do it for him?
fuck no. You want a threesome? You could take your hand, and your laptop.
And you're looking at me.
And I'll sit here. Look, I'll sit right here. You, your hand and your laptop. I'm gonna sit right here.
I love
You can go at it, baby. I might even moan for you a few times. That's gonna be your threesome. But I'm not inviting nobody. No other woman into my bed. What?
No.
I'm already no.
Oh, you
Like,
got crazy eyes right now.
No,
I love it.
like no, and that's not to say that if I see a beautiful woman and I'm with my dude, I'm like, babe, she bad.
Of
like,
course.
I acknowledge beautiful women all day. I
Right.
compliment them. I'll look at a beautiful. My man can turn his head and look at a beautiful woman walk past. I'd be like, I saw that, but she is bad though, right?
Yes.
And we keep it moving. Like I'm not uptight like that, but I'm not inviting another woman into my bed. You got enough issues with my man being out in the world by himself, and why would I do that?
Why set yourself up?
Why would I set myself up? And not to each his own. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. If that's what
your
yeah.
cup of tea, sweetheart, go sip it. I don't give a damn. But
Right.
for me, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Sevyn, I'm just happy that you're here with your brand new album.
Thank you.
And more importantly, that you're happy.
Yes,
Because when it's all said and done, when listen, everything comes to an end in life. That
Yep.
your happiness is something that we have to cherish and protect.
Yep.
And I'm happy. I'm so happy to
I'm
see
so
you
happy
happy.
too. I am.
Oh my gosh, Sevyn.
I am. I'm very happy.
And I'm always here. And you know that.
I
But like
know.
seriously, as women, especially in this industry, it's very hard. There's always a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But just know we love you and you're really
I love you
doing
too.
it though.
I love you too. All I want is people to listen to my music with your eyes closed. You don't have to like what I wear. You don't have to like what I look like. You don't have to like who I hang out with. None of it. Just listen to my music with your eyes closed. That's all I care about.
I love you. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming
I love you
by.
too. Girl disrupted, bitch.